lantern rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison. He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion. I believe I have a direct quote from him about this particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert. Combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right? Oh, my conversation with Mr. Yip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird. It's a piece that contains all the pertinent information while also telling a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Xianyun was her name, right? It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with me. This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Keqing even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself. It goes, "Dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground." I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it. Yep, and happy Lantern Rite to you.
Given your present countenance, one presumes you are missing some old friends again.
One cannot help but be reminded of them.
Pray speak. Unburden yourself of these sentiments.
One simply wishes Menogius were alive to witness such peace alongside us. He was so skilled in matters of craftsmanship. Kite making would scarcely prove to be a test of his capabilities. Were he yet amongst the living, he could have opened a kite stall. One is certain it would have been an establishment rich not only in profit, but also esteem. And if, as in the past, he were unable to involve himself in matters of the mortal realm, we could sell the kites in his stead. When we finished, we could bring him back wine and partake in drink and good company.
Mooncarver, those are now but fond moments in our memories.
Indeed. The dead are gone, so, as the representatives of the living, let us take in the sights for a bit longer, if just for his sake.
Our kite is so high up. Thank you for inviting me, Yaoyao. I am having a lot of fun.
I'm glad. If you want, we can go fly kites some other time too. The fun doesn't have to end today.
Really?
How about we do it during the day next time? That way we can see the design better. When it flies super high up, it will look exactly like a real finch.
Okay. Can I take this kite to bed with me?
But of course.
So, you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then?
Huh?
Oh, I guess you heard everything Paimon was saying, huh?
Of course. She was talking about you. As your father, how could I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid, and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. On our way back home, you would beg me to buy you some winter melon cake. We would only buy 2 at a time, but before long, we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That was the best winter melon cake I ever had.
Let's go back sometime. The shop's still there, and I remember the way. My treat, just like before.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate. But inappropriate? How?
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
I suppose that's another way to think of it.
One may have won the kite flying competition, Yuheng, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need not be so humble, honored Adeptus. Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest. Please accept this prize. You deserve it. Besides, I'm quite certain we owe a fair share of the success of this year's Lantern Rite to you.
If you insist, then one can hardly continue to refuse. However, there is another matter with which one would ask your assistance.
Of course.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea among the Millilith on duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their shoulders, after all. One presumes they could always benefit from something to invigorate their spirits.
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an esteemed Adeptus such as herself. Understood. I'll get on that right away.
A fortuitous result indeed. One's tea surplus has hitherto resolved itself.
Traveler. Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look, Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky. For me, that is enough. I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a Xiao lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it. Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard. You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time.
怪盗祭、本当に最高だったわ。それね。あの装置の発明者はヒルデソン・スというフォンテーヌ人よ。彼はいつもマイナーなマシナリーをいじってるの。うちの新聞社にも何度か来て発明品を取り上げてほしいと言ってきたわ。彼が言ってたのはこれね。 この装置は機械動力のみで駆動しており、外部のエネルギーを一切必要としない。つまり手動でゼンマイを回すってことね。この装置でどれだけ高く飛ばせるかは操作者の人力で決まるってわけ。それをタコと結びつけるなんてほんと奇抜なナイスアイディアよね。陽徳さんの取材は順調に終わったわ。原稿ももうフォンテーヌに送ったわよ。これこそ真実味と物語性を兼ね備えた独占取材ね。自分でも結構気に入ってるの。そうだ、この機械を作ってくれたみんなにも感謝しないと。特にあの喋り方が独特なカーンさんにね。君たちの人脈とアイディアのおかげで私はこの予想外の手土産を得られたんだもの。他の国のお祭りを実際に体験するのって初めてなのよね。感想はとてもワクワクして楽しかったわ。華やかな飾り付けが醸し出すお祭りの雰囲気、祭日がもたらす感動、重厚であり面々と綴られてきた詩的な伝統と文化。そういえば国生さんが送ってくれたタコに自作の詩が添えてあったのよね。風立ちぬ中詩編降りて東屋の欄干にもたる。幾重の夢の中支援送りて絶運の峰でいずる抱負。清き右輪で敵か眺むること、今ここに願わん。この詩も私の回答祭特集記事に入れようと思うの。きっとみんな気に入ってくれるはずだわ。ええ、あなたたちも楽しいお祭りを過ごしてね。
その様子、また旧友のことを思い出しておるのか。
物を見て個人を忍ぶ、これも仕方のないことだ。
話すといい。話したら心も軽くなる。
もしミヌがまだいたのなら、この平和な生成を共に眺めることができただろうと思ってな。あやつは手先が器用でタコ作りなど造作もない。この時代にもし屋台でも開きタコの商売をしていたら、きっと千客万来であっただろう。もしあやつが昔のように属性に近づく機会に恵まれないのであれば、我らにタコを託せばいい。商いが終わったら酒を持ってあやつと酔うまで飲むのだ。
昨月、あやつはもうおらん。
そうだな、もうおらぬ。あやつの分までもう少し眺めておこう。
タコが高く飛んでる。ヨーヨー、ありがとう。好き。ヨーヨーも楽しかったよ。今日だけじゃなくて、これからも一緒にタコ揚げしようね。いいの？うん。今度はお昼にあげよっか。お昼だったら絵柄もはっきり見えるよ。高く飛んでると山からそっくりなんだ。うん。タコ、夜寝るとき抱きしめてもいい？もちろんいいよ。
今でもドンロンスーが好きなのか？
嘘だろ。ずっと覚えてたのか、パイモンが言ってたことを。
もちろんだ。父がこのことに関心を持たないわけがないだろう。小さい頃、お前は私の肩に乗って十部劇を見に行くのが大好きだった。毎回帰り道に 腹が減ったとか焼き菓子が食べたいと騒いでいたな。屋台ごとに2つずつしか買っていなかったというのに、いつの間にか町中の屋台を全部回っていた。一回おごってくれたことがあっただろう。お前のお小遣いでな。覚えてるか？
ああ、覚えてるぜ。
あれが人生で食べた一番うまいドンロンスーだった。
また食べに行こうぜ。その店ならまだあるし、道も覚えてる。今回も俺のおごりだ。
いいのか？
ああ。
ゲスヌ。
何か困ったことでもありましたか？相談に乗りますよ。
黒は汚れにくいのに、この服を着て万民堂で働くのをシャンリンが認めてくれなかった。適切ではないと言ってな。適切ではないとは一体どこがだ？
状況と見た目が不釣り合いということかと。もし今日みたいに友人たちと回答祭を楽しんだり、夜景を眺めたり、重要な宴に出席したりする時ならとても適切だと思いますよ。
つまり大事な人にしか着た姿を見せない、そういうことだろうか。
そうとも取れますかね。
ユーヘン、この凧揚げ大会の優勝商品は他の者に譲るといい。
シンくん、どうか遠慮なさらないでください。あまたと会ったタコの中であなたが飛ばしたものは実に成功で、右に出る者はいませんでした。商品はシンくんに受け取っていただくのがふさわしいでしょう。それにシンくんの助けがなければ今年の回答祭がここまで円満になることもありませんでした。
それではその言葉に甘えて受け取るとしよう。だがユーヘン、一つ頼みたいことがある。
どうぞなんなりと。
この箱に入っておる小螺旋画を勤務中の洗顔軍たちに配っておいてくれ。楽しい仮説を過ごせたのは彼らが責務を果たして全力で守ってくれたおかげだからな。
さすがは龍雲釈風神君。思慮深く、その上用意周到だわ。かしこまりました。後で順次送り届けます。
はあ、一石二鳥の策を思いついて助かった。
Traveler. Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look, Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky. For me, that is enough. I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a Xiao lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it. Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard. You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time.